wasn't the first to love you. And he won't be the last.
Good. I had something made for you.
Oh, so sweet.
I'm not sure if it's right. Tyrion Lannister. I name you Hand of the Queen.
Oh.
My name is Arya Stark. I want you to know that. The last thing you're ever going to see is a Stark smiling down at you as you die.
And you by my side.
Okay. Stop. Stop. Stop.
It's a pretty picture.
I'm the three-eyed raven now. I have to be ready for this.
Oh. So that is his son.
You swore allegiance to House Stark, Lord Glover. But in their hour of greatest need, you refused the call. And you, Lord Kerwin, your father was skinned alive.
Oh. What an intense episode. They don't actually look like particularly big shit. Whoa, nice. What a definitely interesting, intense episode. Yeah, I was thinking that who was going to become king or queen now, and obviously it makes sense for it to be Cersei. Not really sure how long that's gonna last. I'm just quickly reminding myself what happens here. Glad to see Arya back to her game. So that was a sweet scene of her killing but taking revenge. Daenerys giving Tyrion his thing, rejection. So basically, it was definitely a good episode. Okay, so yeah, that was it. That was. I think next season's going to be very interesting. I'm hoping it's going to be very intense, as it should be, considering. Anyway, of this video is a Q&A review of Season 7 and with Zayn Ali. So stay tuned, click subscribe, like, share, comment, and all that good stuff. Good night.
Hello guys, it's Zayn Ali here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm having a Q&A session with Mr. Qasim. Hello Qasim.
Hello Zayn.
Qasim, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
Not too bad, not too bad. Just about to move my house and it's a bit tiring and not really happy. But let's see. Qasim, this Q&A is of course about season 6 of Game of Thrones, and after episode 10 it's just like a roundup of all the season 6 before going into season 7. So first of all, Qasim, I would start with a question: how was season 6 overall?
Season 6 was pretty good, especially the last 2 episodes, without a doubt.
And Qasim, out of the last 2, which one do you think was more intense and more of your favorite?
No, that's obviously going to be the episode 9, where Jon Snow nearly died and lost, and obviously his brother died as well. Not as well. Jon didn't die, but his stepbrother died. No, his stepbrother. Anyway, you know what I mean.
And Qasim, what about episode 10 where Marjorie died, Tommen died as well? What do you think about episode 10 where Cersei took out those religious fanatics as well as Marjorie and Tyrell, his father, and vice versa?
Yeah, so surprisingly, I didn't really feel too bad about quite a lot of those people dying. I would say surprisingly because I liked. I did like Marjorie.
Qasim, Marjorie was your favorite at one
I
point.
wouldn't say favorite, but I did kind of like her. But I think I liked her because of her looks rather than her character.
Correct.
Her character was
Okay.
very confusing actually, but that's a different topic. But actually, the person I
In
felt
the end, Qasim, she was just trying to actually save her brother by actually portraying to be closer to those fanatics, I think.
she was a very smart lady, and
Yeah.
she could have. I in a way I do feel bad that she died like that because she was such a clever character. They could have done it in a different way. To be honest, I'm surprised. I'm a bit surprised that she didn't die in a more kind of dramatic, intense way, meaning like stabbing, poison, like a dramatic type of death. But like I said, out of that episode and everyone dying, it was actually Tommen that I felt sorry for.
Oh, okay. That was quite sad. Okay, Qasim, now I'm going to ask you about every character. You can comment like a couple of comments and your prediction for season 7. Like every character I ask you, you can make a comment about their role in season 6. And if you want to make a prediction about them of season 7, you can do so. So starting up with Arya, Qasim, as your favorite character. What do you think about her role in season 6, and what do you think in season 7 she will go from season 6?
Yeah, in season 6 she made a lot of progress in terms of her character. I was a bit surprised that she left that organization. I can't remember the name of that organization. But
Those Jack and Hagan,
yeah,
there's no. I think they served the death god, and I think they were killers in other way.
yeah,
Like
they
they
were.
used to kill people. Yeah,
They were essentially paid assassins, but yeah,
yeah.
I'm surprised that she left them so quickly, but happy that she got her training. Clearly, seeing as she's very good at what she does, the way she killed that person was very.
That
Very
girl who, yeah.
you know, but
The
the
Lord
man,
Frey. You mean Lord Frey,
Lord Frey. Okay,
who
that's
did the Red Wedding, Qasim?
yeah. Of course, I remember that without a doubt.
Qasim, so
So
you enjoyed her killing Lord Frey?
yeah, definitely, definitely. And there was another person she killed as well, earlier in the brothel. The man who killed her friend when he,
Oh yeah.
something like that. Yeah, he killed her friend, but that was another good killing. But now she has more skill,
So
more
what do you think
talent.
season 7 where it leads to for Arya?
I'm just trying to remember who else is she planning on killing. Cersei was one of them, right?
Yeah.
Um, I think I would be very surprised in terms of prediction. Like I said, it's very hard to predict anything too long term. Short term predictions, I've made many, and usually I've been right. But um, I, I, I think I don't think she'll be killing Cersei. I think I think that has a different ending, or could something else could happen. And now I'm trying to. Obviously, Joffrey's dead. Who else is on that list? Do you remember who else is on that list of people she has to kill?
Some people, but just to cut it short, do you see her becoming a proper assassin? I mean, assassin in the next one,
Um,
and
well,
taking the revenge for her family.
well, I mean, she's doing that at the moment. And in terms of being a proper assassin, yeah, she is. I mean,
Do you
she
think, Qasim, she will reunite with her family in the
yeah,
next
no,
season?
without a doubt, yeah, that is without a doubt. I think so.
Okay, Qasim. Moving on to the next Stark person is Sansa. What do you think, Qasim, about Sansa and her future in season 7? As you know, Qasim, that she played the most important role in the Battle of the Bastards between Ramsay and Jon Snow. She brought Littlefinger at the right time and and his army. So, what do you, Qasim, predict about Sansa, and what would you like to comment on her role in season 6?
I think I'm kind of 50-50 about this, but I think she might die. Um,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, it sounds a bit crazy, right? Because obviously she's the oldest daughter of the Stark family now, and she's obviously important. But in the past, look at the past 6 seasons, people that we thought were important were killed. So obviously, from your perspective, you
Mm,
know what's going to happen, and I don't. But I just feel like I think at least another person from the Stark family is going to die. Okay, I'll take that back. Maybe it won't be Sansa. Maybe it'll be someone else. It could even be Arya or no, that's it. That's the only three left. I have no predictions for her. I don't know really what.
Bran is there, Qasim. Bran is there as well.
Yeah, yeah, I know that.
Bran.
I said three. That's three of them. Yeah, Bran's
John
also.
Qasim is the fourth.
John's not. John's a bastard child.
Qasim is still part of the Stark family.
Okay, if you say so. But yeah.
So, Qasim,
Any predictions
okay.
about her? No, not really. I'm very confused about where she's going. At one moment, I thought she was going to start kissing Jon Snow. At the time, she was about to kiss Littlefinger. So I'm a bit confused about what she's doing there. So we'll find out.
Okay. Qasim. Okay, so Qasim, what do you think about Jon Snow, his role in season 6, and any prediction about season 7?
Yeah, obviously he had a big role in season 6. He was the one that led the army to fight against.
See, Qasim, I told you, Jon Snow will become a big character with time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He is. He is. He is. I mean, but personality-wise, uh, uh, he's boring.
That's how you're meant to be, Qasim. If you're a watcher on the wall, you're meant to be a little bit like that.
Okay. Yeah, he's doing a good
If
job.
you're
But
too energetic, then you should go with Daenerys like Tyrion did.
yeah, I get you. Um, yeah.
Okay,
Predictions.
Qasim, and yeah, prediction.
Predictions will be more fighting. That's all I can really say. There'll be a lot more fighting, and probably yep. That's it. That's what I don't really have any predictions. It's hard to predict certain things.
Okay, Qasim, what about Bran?
Oh yeah, Brad. I'm hoping, and his story is getting obviously very interesting because of his abilities at his third eye and all of that. So I don't know. He has the power, but what is he gonna do with it? That's gonna be the more interesting thing, which hopefully they'll show something about that in the next season. At the moment, he's by himself with a little girl, so we'll see.
Okay, and Qasim, coming back to King's Landing, what do you think about Cersei? Will she be the better queen now? Like whatever happened before, they were children ruling, not very sensible. Now Cersei, a mature, very clever lady, very cunning, very manipulative. Now
Oh,
she's in charge.
yeah.
She's the queen.
I
What do
hope.
you about Jamie and Cersei, Qasim? Your comment of season 6 and your prediction about season 7.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's gonna happen with Jamie and Cersei. They're probably gonna carry on having their relationship. Probably, I think. I don't know. But in terms of Cersei, I hope she does. I hope she keeps things entertaining. If she just becomes queen and doesn't do anything for a whole 7 episodes, seeing a season 7 and 7 episodes, that would be a bit boring. I want her to do something exciting, interesting, and
Do you think, Qasim, she or Daenerys will clash in the next season? Do you think?
I have no
Because
idea.
since like both
Yeah.
of them have armies now, like I mean, that's like a general question comes into mind if you're in season 6.
Yeah, I mean, Daenerys is sorry. Yeah.
Cersei.
No, not Cersei. Daenerys' plan is obviously to fight and take over the world and all of that. So no doubt they're going to clash. I don't know if it's going to be the next episode season, but it probably should be. Why not? Should be interesting.
Okay. And Qasim, what about Daenerys and Tyrion? Uh, as you saw, the last scene of season 6 was Daenerys going back to her home where I mean, where she belonged, her ancestral home, where Stannis used to stay with her, with his armies. So Daenerys is going back there.
Yeah.
So you saw that scene. Any, first of all, comment about her role in season 6 and prediction about season 7?
I mean, where they're going to, there was I don't have anything particularly to say about that, but I'm enjoying the last episode where she made
She is going to Castle Dragonstone, her ancestral home
yeah, okay,
place.
yeah, that's fine. She can go there and do whatever she wants, but I haven't seen anything yet. She needs to do something for me to comment on it. But she made Tyrion right
Hand
hand
of
man,
the Queen.
hand of the queen. I was gonna say hand of the king then, because we're so used to saying king. But that was a very good, intense scene. Those two
Oh,
singularly.
Qasim, it was a beautiful scene.
It was. It was.
Because you did you see Qasim that Tyrion was a little bit emotional.
Emotional. He was. He was. He got
Yeah,
down
it
on his
was it
knee.
was a really nice scene. Qasim, what do you think about Tyrion as a hand of the Queen now?
Oh yeah, I think he's gonna do an amazing job. I hope he continues into season 8. Um, Same as Daenerys and all of that. So that should be good.
Okay, and these were the most prominent characters. Any other characters, Kasim, in your mind you want to comment about? For example, Braun, Brienne, Pod, the other small characters, Theon, who are playing a role. It's
But Theon is part of Daenerys' military now anyway.
He is because he's still still not a more prominent character. He's like
No.
a part of the team,
Yeah, no, I agree, I agree.
not the leader.
Something that was interesting, which is going to be working in favor of Daenerys, um, is when Varys met Lady Olenna at the end of
Mm,
season. So obviously he doesn't really need to convince her to do anything. She's obviously gonna want to do what he's suggesting, which is obviously to crush the
Avenge.
queen, avenge. Yeah, she wants a vengeance. She wants revenge, a vengeance, all of that good stuff. So that's working. So basically, it seems like, in terms of power, it's on Daenerys. Going to be on Daenerys' side in the next season. And I don't see. And then I would imagine. Um, Jon Snow will be teaming up with Daenerys as well because obviously, uh, they want to take revenge on the Lannisters for what they've done as well. So
Mm.
most likely that's what's going to happen.
Okay, and Kasim, so now do you think any person in your mind who you think deserves the Iron Throne,
Deserves.
or more highly likely to get it?
Um, I think it will be either Daenerys. I think it might be Daenerys initially. Then I have a feeling that maybe later on it might be Sansa.
Mm, brilliant. Brilliant.
Okay.
Okay. And Kasim, uh, I think most I have covered most of the prominent characters. Now it's just over to you if you want to say something about season 7. What are you expecting? And I mean, what is your expectation level?
I have a few passing comments about the season as a whole.
Yeah.
I said this I think in the last episode or one before that, whichever one it was, that when I heard about Game of Thrones in the beginning, my thoughts or my expectation of it was that it was going to be a dramatized version of Lord of the Rings, and then in episode 9, when they had the battle, that is what I expected it to be, very cinematic and that type of thing. If it was like that from the beginning, maybe I would have been more keen to naturally watch it. But anyway, Lord of the Rings is something slightly different as well. But they're similar. They're very similar but different at the same time because both have drama and both have
I think also
fantasy as
Game
well.
of Thrones is a very good combination of dramatized version of it plus the cinematic
Mm,
version. Like because when the cinematic version came, which you're talking about, Battle of the Bastards, it came as a very right combination at a very right time.
yeah,
Like it all, like it. The other word is that it was in a flow. It was in a flow of events where it reached to that point.
yeah. And I mean, also they never had the money in season one as well. There are a lot of very very small things that, as the seasons went on, you could tell that they have money to
Improved
do. Yeah, there was a lot of improvements, and I saw in terms of just camera shots, things like this,
CGI, Kasim,
CGI.
everything improved.
Everything improved, and that's what obviously is going to help with the visual and the story and everything to get you properly engaged. So I in terms of overall expectations of episode of season 7 and 8, which is coming out next year, I hope it's going to be more of the same. I think they'll have plenty of money to do it, obviously, but I just want more of that. And there was something else I was going to say about. Let's see. No, that's it. Actually, that's it. I think that's all I have to say.
Okay. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing, like, share, comment. Qasim, thank you for sharing your thoughts on season 6 overall. And if you like to say, Qasim, anything in the end, it's over to you.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, guys, for watching. See you in the next season, which obviously will be coming. Which I'll be doing in the next few days. And please subscribe, like, share, comment, and catch you guys in the next one. Good night.